From the NBA, let's go to the NFL. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now is one of the most legendary humans in the history of football. He's a national champion. He's now a man who's in charge with leading the Los Angeles Chargers. Ladies and gentlemen, everything that's right with ball, Coach Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah! Oh, Coach.
Pat.
How you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you, Coach. High five. High five. High five. Yep.
Bam. Got it over here.
Oh, yeah. Boom!
The worst.
Happy to see that still standing. Obviously, that was a gift from us, built by Tim McAfee, that we delivered to Coach Harbaugh when we took a visit to their beautiful facility. Let's talk about that. How is the facility? OTAs. How's it to have all the boys back in there? What's it feel like this year's team versus last year's team? What's the mindset of this time of year for you, Coach?
Yeah, it's all training. It's all training right now. Super excited. For what's been done to this point. I mean, I got to tell you, man, just listen to that interview with Q there. I mean, I've got no insight for you. I've got we're in training mode. We're in trying to get better today, be better today than we were yesterday, be better tomorrow than we were today. That was a great interview. You guys are up there demonstrating. You got some real insight going there.
Thank you. We try to be an additive to society. Every once in a while, we are certainly a drawback. Whenever you decide to stop being the consummate football guy, you on TV every day would be a gift from the gods. But since we do have a conversation with you here, is every year starting back at the bottom of the hill? Like, is that how you view it? Is that so? Like first team meeting, it's like reestablishing culture, reestablishing expectations. Does that all happen again during these off-season times?
Oh yeah, and that's driven by the players. I mean, if I looked at our top guys who train, I mean the elite, 8 guys on our team. That would be Justin Herbert, Derwin James, Khalil Mack. Thule, Zion Johnson, Bilad. It would be Joe Alt, Rashawn Slater. I mean and that's no disrespect to the other guys that are training at a great and high level, but I mean those guys are elite, and they train. Here's how Derwin does it, how Khalil does it, how Justin Herbert, they do it. They train in the off season like they've accomplished nothing. Therefore, when they get to the season, they can be that guy. And that's how it's led. And then the rest of us, we're feeling guilty if these great players can train the way they do and give it the kind of effort they give it in the off season when nobody's looking. You feel guilty if you don't do the exact same thing or attempt to do it at that level.
When your best players have your best work ethic, that's when you have your best teams. It feels like you guys have that over there. Let's talk about the young guys that have come into your building, the rookies. What are you looking for whenever they get into the building? Is the judgment period or evaluation period over? Now you're trying to build them up, or how do you kind of view the rookies in their first offseason?
Well, looking for humble and hungry. Guys that want to make us better. And it's been a really good off season for that, including the draft. But then you get to see them. You get to work with them. You get to be in the meetings with them. You get to see them train. And Lad doesn't like this. Joe doesn't like this. Joe Alt, I'm saying. I mean, it's going to be tough for anybody to be better than Joe Alt or Lad McConkey. But as a group, as a total, all like 30 rookies. I mean, these guys have really been about their business, and I've got to say, just really pleased with the way they're handling their business and the way they're attacking each and every day.
If you're coming into a Coach Herb and a Coach Jim Harbaugh building, I think everybody kind of understands what is expected every single day. You mentioned Joe Alt there and Lad McConkey saying these guys aren't going to like this, but they are unbelievable. You know what else Joe Alt is? We saw day one of him getting to your facility. Huge. Tone has a question for you, Coach.
Yeah, Coach. Joe is huge. You bring in Mekhi Becton. He's huge. You bring in Najee Harris. He's big. Omarion Hampton's big. You have big wide receivers. You bring in Bud Dupree and Khalil Mack. Those guys are huge, setting the edge. You talk Derwin's a big safety. Is that all on purpose? Like when you guys are bringing people in and you look at your team, is it on purpose to potentially have the biggest team in the NFL?
We started envisioning what the right side of the line would look like if we had Joe Alt there and added Mekhi Becton, and man, it looks great. I'm gonna give a little secret away here. I think we're gonna be a right-handed team. I think we're gonna.
Mekhi Becton with quite a rebirth of his career moving into guard. How has that been alongside Joe Alt? And whenever you say what you're imagining with the team, whenever you guys are talking about this, you and Ortiz are talking about what the team could be, then when you see him on the field, is it like, oh yeah, this is exactly what we were dreaming about whenever it comes to the Los Angeles Chargers in 2026? 2025?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely that that vision is looking good. I mean, it looks good right now, and just trying to add to it every day. I mean, Greg Roman, there's a lot of people that want to talk finesse. They want to talk out trick them, that kind of thing. Been around Greg Roman a long time. Been around Ben Herbert a long time. That strong wins. And Greg talks about it like, yeah, we want to have tendencies. We want to be predictable. And then we use those tendencies and that predictability to our advantage. But the things about football that I know that you appreciate, that's what we're striving for here, and we're going to have to. I mean, we got to be better. I think we will be better, but we're going to have to be better because the NFL is dog eat dog, and no more competitive than it is in our division in the AFC West.
I loved hearing you say. A lot of people say you got to finesse them, and in the back of your mind, we ain't. What are we? Yeah, this is what football is. This is what football is.
I'll tell you a great story. My dad played at Bowling Green and played for Dwight Perry, legendary coach. And he said it this way one time. My dad said he was also coaching for Dwight at Bowling Green, and they were having a discussion. And they had a coach that came in. And he said, this is how you do football now. I mean, we're talking like late 1960s, early 1970s. You go. It's more of a finesse game now. And Dwight Perry said, I'll show you how to finesse somebody, and that's to knock another man on his rear end. That's the only finesse that I understand when it comes to football. So said it a little more colorful. Get my dad on the show. He'll tell that story a little bit better. But I think you get the point there. I mean, that's strong wins in football.
Yes, it does. Always has, always will. And I do think it does get forgotten. I did not know in the 1960s they were pushing a narrative of not being a physical football team. Now we know it's just kind of all the time.
It out.
It feels like it's all the time. It's going to be like that. Let's go back. You talk about the AFC West, and then you mentioned Coach Roman. Let's go. Connor has a question for you, Coach.
Yeah, Coach, going back to your San Francisco days, you and Pete Carroll and the Seattle Seahawks had a pretty good rivalry, and now he's kind of following you around a little bit, it feels like, joining the Raiders. How does that feel, kind of being that familiar with a guy, kind of knowing how the Raiders are going to be set up because of your familiarity with Pete Carroll? And have you texted him like, hey, we don't have to be in the same division, you can coach for a different team?
Well, we are, and we're playing them game 2. And then what do we know about them? We know they're going to be good. And, Chiefs week 1, Raiders week 2, Broncos week 3. So, we're going to find out where we stand in that competitive division, right off the bat. So, it's coming. We know it's coming. So get ready for it. I mean, let's prepare. Let's make it a great day. Let's see if we can be better today than we were yesterday and be better tomorrow than we are today.
So many Hall of Famers over there. It's insane. Cannot wait to watch you guys do battle. Shout out to the NFL schedule makers. First 3 weeks, you got them all. Yeah. It's all you can eat buffet over there for the AFC West. It's good for us. Obviously, a lot of very meaningful games early for all parties over there. D-Bud has a question for you.
Yeah, Coach, I just want to ask you about some early impressions of some of the new guys. Tone already mentioned Nas Harris, but Omarion Hampton, you got up there at the top of the draft. And then Trey Lance, been a backup quarterback. We had Big Mike McCarthy, and we asked him, and he was very impressed with him in Dallas last year. What's your thoughts on those guys early on?
Yeah, well, Omarion Hampton, we talk about what we're looking for out of the young guys. I mean, people are going to help us. and are humble and hungry. Omarion's that. You know what I like about him the best is he's really put together. He is trained, and he just looks NFL ready. Love how he hits a hole. I know we're just in shorts and no pads yet, but I know that personality because I've seen it on tape. From him. So many other guys. Trey Harris. I mean, we added a lot of firepower to the offense. Been really impressed with Oronde Gadsden. Kyle Kennard, who was the SEC Defensive Player of the Year. Jamar Caldwell. I mean, I think he's training. He's making Ben Herbert his best friend. That was like day one. Hey, Jamari, your best friend should be Ben Herbert. He's going about it that way. So you mentioned Trey Lance. I mean, and Mike McCarthy. He got that message. Mike McCarthy actually got that message to us. To me. And appreciate him for that. Yep. Really excited about Trey, and we're just training and rolling right now, Pat.
Before we let you go, we can't thank you enough for taking time here in the middle of the off season. As somebody that I know, or I assume, you care about immensely, Mr. Irsay passed away last week. Any thoughts when you got that message? What was your first feelings, and what was it like with your time here at the Colts? Obviously, you were beloved here still.
When Jimmy passed away, it just took my breath away. It really did. And then you just go back and then all the thoughts and memories just start kind of flowing through your mind. It's just a great guy. I mean, guy's guy. He would get in the weight room. He would get under the bar. He would deadlift. He would bench. He was. And then there's just a great vibe about him. You can play the guitar. He's a people person. One of the real greats. But the thing you loved about him as a player, and I played, and he was the owner. He would get right there in the weight room with you, and the chalk would be flying, and the iron clanking, and you're like, this is my kind of guy right here. He's one of us. Nothing but love for Jim Irsay and the entire Irsay family.
Hell yeah. And I know they send the same thing back to you, Coach. You're the best. Enjoy it all. Tell everybody we said hello over there.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Coach Jim Harbaugh.
Hey.
He's in a Ring of Honor here.
Oh, yeah.
Jim Harbaugh's in a Ring of Honor here in Indianapolis, so obviously he's very much appreciated.